Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? This your boy again, KQKC Boxing Channel. I'm coming to you with another video. Yes, you see on the left and right the two adversaries, or the two prominent promoters from the United Kingdom, the UK. And yes, they did come to agreement with the fight with Billy Joe Saunders and Demetrius Andrade. That was ordered by the WBO, and they had hashed out their problems and they had made an agreement. Now, they was on their way to a purse bid. Actually, they made it to the purse bid. Then comes Uncle Bob from Top Rank, Bob Abram, trying to plug in ESPN app, which basically went nowhere. Why? Because the two leading promoters from the UK said, we good, that's okay. So everything on the table is what's going to happen. We through, everything is finished. All we have to do is set a date. Now, it will be over here in America, but as far as KQKC knows, no venue has been chosen. But as I mentioned, I just did a video, been up 30 hours straight, but I wanted to do a live video and I did it because I had to bring you this news. So I had to follow up on it just in case you misunderstood anything I might have said. But yes, it will be in America. Now, I'm quite sure if it would have went to a purse bid, Demetrius probably would have pulled out. I'm quite sure of that. But then again, I'm not. You know why? Because this is only an last chance he gonna have to prove himself. Because if this doesn't work out for him, then he will be fighting for scraps, or he will have to force a retirement. That's right. And we all know that this is fight week. So this week is turning out to be a big week. You know, and like I said, I love how the middleweight is coming up. The middleweight division. You know, we got Canelo. We got Triple G. We got Damachenko. We got Jamal Charlo. We got Danny Jacobs. Now we got Demetrius Andrade, and you know it, Billy Joe Saunders. Now, I like Billy Joe Saunders. I really do. People in the UK probably just don't understand me, because I like a lot of UK fighters. But I am American, and I like a lot of American fighters. And yes, I like Deontay Wilder. But I keep telling everybody that this is not a biased station. If Deontay Wilder has done something wrong, I will call him out about it. For instance, for example, hypothetically, I would say, listen, bro, you know you was wrong for that, right? You know you should have gave them a chance. Or, bro, give them the benefit of the doubt. Or, bro, maybe they not sure. Let's give them a chance. You know, this is boxing. But I'm sorry, they didn't come that way. They came straight down the line with a lie. And I'm not going to get into that, because that was then and this is now. They already showed their ass. America think they shit. That's why Uncle Bob showed up trying to stop it. So now Eddie Hearns, he better make friends with Al Heyman. He better kiss his ass, wipe his ass, or lick his ass. Because Al Heyman is the most powerful promoter in the United States of America. In order for you to do any type of work in this town or in this country, Al will hear about it. So, don't play America. We play you, because you in our country. And again, I'm going to say, how damn dare you sit there and promote a fight and only invite 2 American so-called boxing media and 1 true media. And that's a shout out to Blue Blood. Now, moving on. Demetrius Andrade, I don't have anything against him. I'm not biased against him. He's a good fighter. Only problem I have with is he should have signed the contract. Just because you was in the Olympics doesn't mean that you get more than Jermell Charlo. Because see, Jermell Charlo had the goods. So, of course, Al Heyman had the money. So, of course, he was going to pay his fighter more. But if you would have signed the contract, you could have showed, win or lose, you could have showed your goods. And who knows? Somebody would have picked you up and, hey, sky's the limit. But don't ever, Demetrius Andrade, go on Twitter and say, look, you innocent until proven guilty. Keep your head up, bro. You know, stuff like that. Then 4 or 5 responses down, you say, well, the WBC should ban him for life. Is that a dodge so you won't fight him? Or is that jealousy? Or you got something against his family? Because, see, you have to understand, that's how he make his living. He make his living by fighting. He feed his kids by fighting. He pay his mortgage by fighting. So don't ever say to another boxer, bad wishes. Because I will never say that about anyone. You even have mothers that forgive the killers of their children. See, if you carry around so much hate, it will eat you up. And you know what, Demetrius Andrade? It been eating you up ever since you haven't signed that contract with Rock Nation. And we all see it. One after another, you're getting turned down or you're pulling out a fight. You even landed a contract with HBO and you pulled out of that. Now, of course, Showtime and PBC is, running raggedy over them. But at least they are a reputable company. And you would have been on TV, on cable. Very doubtful pay-per-view. We, as boxing channels and fans and casual fans, we need to step up to the plate and check these boxers. Especially the especially the channels that have the boxer's ear. You'll be surprised how word travels. So, all I want to say is that please allow Jermell Charlo privacy with him and his family. Because according to his attorney, Mr. Howard, he's a Dallas attorney, Jamal Charlo is screaming out his innocence. And we all know in the United States of America that you are innocent until proven guilty. Everybody knows that besides Demetrius Andrade. You never wish a felony conviction on no one's record, especially an African American. Because we stay in a country that frowns on people with a background of felony convictions, murder convictions. That's what felony consists of. Murder, rape, arson. Shall I go on? Some over certain weight, drugs. Shall I go on? So, don't ever wish that. And you know what? I really hope that fight do come to fruition. I really do. I really do. Because I really believe Jamal Charlo or Jamel has the goods to beat you. I'm not saying you older and you slow, because you haven't fought. So you probably preserved your body. But when you mess with someone's family, especially their identical brother, you in for a treat. Why? Because they go from 0 to 100 on their skills. They try to knock your damn head off. So if I was you, Mr. Andrade, I would focus on Billy Joe Saunders. He's no slouch. He's the best fighter that you have faced in umpteen years. And I'm not going to even say Vonner Rosen, the one you won the title off of. He's way better than him. So you can't compare that. Styles make fights. For us, Willie Nelson, like I said in my tired video, everybody cannot be a Diego Corrales. I'm sorry. No, everybody can't be that fighting on the inside. Because he had the height, he had the power, he wore a size 18 shoe. But the boy can hit. That's right. Now, Willie Nelson, he wasn't a big puncher. He didn't know how to fight on the inside, so he couldn't time you. He kept going over your head. If you had an IQ like Mikey Garcia, Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr., he would know that, okay, I got to shorten up these punches because they keep going over his head, or use the uppercut. Simple. Then his strategy is going to be, because he's a boxing fool too, he can fight. I'm not going to take that away from him. I will never take a fighter's skill set away from them. Now, he might be delusional sometimes. Like Adrian Broner, I go in on him every chance I get. He's a dumbass. He is. He is a straight dumbass, and Robert Easter Jr. should have kicked him out of his camp long time ago. Then you think about letting him bring you in with one of his phony ass rap songs? That's why Floyd said he don't know what he want to be. a promoter, a rapper, a boxer, and so on and so on and so on. So, even that dumbass can fight. I ain't gonna take his skill set. He try to fight like Floyd, but he just don't have what he has. Now, a regular street nigga probably could beat Floyd. A regular street nigga. I'm talking about fist fight. Probably could beat Floyd. Yes. But you go in the gym and put on gloves and fight with rules and regulations, Floyd will win every time. You know, we know how the dog pound operate. Especially behind media walls. They have wars in there. But they are safety wars. Okay? Sure, they have war. They don't have 3-minute rounds. They have 5 minutes. 6 minutes. But all it's doing is better than them for the real fight world. That's all. And it's all out of fun too. They have hair gear on and everything. But, like I said, we got some great fights coming up towards the end of the year. You know, we have Canelo and Triple G coming up. You know, for some reason, these guys, from fight 1 to now, don't like each other. So what they gonna do now? They got bad blood between them. So, with that, you know, always remember, KQ, KC, Boxing Channel will always keep it real. And never forget, as you come in to watch my video, always hit that like button. If you like what you're hearing, please, be free to hit that subscribe button. Then that notification bell, it will let you know every time I upload a video. Then you will get notified when I upload a video. And if you enjoyed that last video, fine. If you think it wasn't worth it, that's fine also. But you have to understand, you know, I'm trying to grind. My goal is to do 2 or more videos per day. I'm new at this. This is a new channel, and I'm doing my best. I'm learning as I go. What they say, you're learning on the job. And yes, I am. Yes, I did a few hours here. Then I came home and did some other research. And boy, am I tired. Now I'm going to cut some grass. I average maybe 4 hours of sleep a day. But that's all right. Because you know what? Boxing can keep me up 24 hours a day. Because I love it. I love the sport, the point system, you know. But I think I have a lot of insight for referees. I think it should be only 3 warnings of rabbit shots. Yes, sir. Because we know the brain is in the back and not the front. We have seen people have brain damage. The brain is not to be meant to be hit those many times. That's right. So it should be a penalty after 3 warnings. You shouldn't have to keep breaking them up and say, don't hit behind the head. Don't hit behind the head. Don't hit behind the head. We have a lot of fighters that does that. Why? Maybe to slow them down, they think. I don't know. Then that shit, Charlo was fighting, what's his name? Charles Hatley. He tried to intentionally headbutt him. You know, that is really, really low. He should have even got fined for trying that. At least a 1 fight suspension. That ain't, you know. And we ain't even talking about Canelo, how he cheated. And I really believe he was using PEDs when he fought Triple G the first fight. Because Triple G should have easily won that. And he probably did, but of course we had the judge. So now this should be even a better fight, because you know why? Triple G can hit, and he been practicing more than he ever practiced. Oh yeah, he's getting up in age. That's true. And Canelo, he's pissed off because he think the whole world knew he was on drugs, so he want to prove to everybody a point. But one thing somebody need to prove is that does Dimitri Andrade has what it takes to beat Saunders. And what really would make it bad, if Billy Joe Saunders beat Dimitri Andrade, that's bad enough. And now he got, his oath is gone, and he lost in his own country. Now that says a lot about Dimitri Andrade. And the zone is through. No, not because of Demetrius and Billy Joe Saunders fight. They threw because they only had, what, AJ up there? We can say Dimitri and Andrade, you know, because he finna fight Billy Joe Saunders on the zone. But I'm not gonna pay not 1 cent to see it. Does not mean that I'm not gonna see it. Just put it that way, okay? Now, there's one more person was up there. What's his name? That fat Gerald Miller, Big Baby Miller. And I really believe that whole fight was staged. Yes, I do. And in one of my videos coming up next, maybe 1 or 2, I don't know, once I get through doing the grass, take a shower or whatever I do, I might make a video and discuss that. It'll be a short one, but I will discuss that, because that was pretty much set up for Gerald Miller or Deontay Wilder. Why I say that? Stay tuned, you will find out. And another thing, I told you once before, I am a new channel. I've been doing it for about 4 months. They had me down as doing it since 2012, but that is not true whatsoever. Where that come from, I don't know. But I can tell you this. Ring that bell. You will get notified. And like I say, I'm working on a few things. The blast of the past, it seems like it's not working like it should, because I appreciate the old boxers. I appreciate them opening doors up for us. I appreciate them making it a sport where we as Americans can enjoy it. Sure, boxing did come from London, England. That was the birthplace of boxing. They started it, and guess what? We mastered it. So, with that, that's all I have to say. I'm KC Boxing Channel. If you like what I said, man, please hit that subscribe button. And like I say, hit the notification bell, and always hit the like button as you come in or go out. And with that, I'll talk with you later. Peace. I'm out of here.